So that's it. Does anyone have any questions? I have plenty of questions. That's because it could be one of those well-planned pranks. Well, I just heard it's that extraordinary. Oh, Mion tells me that. Nope, I believe it. I believe it. I look her in the face and say, "Are you serious?" She says yes. I believe you. That's all I'd need. Once she said she's serious, that's all that matters. But right now it's a bad idea to ask questions just out of curiosity. That would be a waste of time. Mion has already explained everything about the events surrounding Rika. Actually, I want to ask questions as a surrogate leader of the Sonozaki family, because it has something to do with the series of mysterious deaths. But I won't go into that for now. All in all, it was a good idea to come to my house. We can protect ourselves even from a nuclear war. We have electricity and a telephone. Of course, we have plenty of food too. If the mountain hounds are that tough, then this house is the only place that's safe from them in this village. I'm sorry to have involved all of you in this. Rika apologizes from the bottom of her heart. Rika has been dealing with this strange disease, the Hinamizawa syndrome, and also the suspicious people in Tokyo all along until today. She has tried to get us involved, and that's why we have dealt with them all by herself. We can all imagine what she must have been feeling, so none of us can even think of anything to say to her. The silence goes on for a while, but then Hanyu slaps Rika's back. Rika's been apologizing too much since yesterday. If you apologize one more time, you have to treat me to an ice cream puff every day. Oh, wow. Besides, we all feel bad, don't we? Right, Keiji? Hanyu suddenly talks to me. God damn it, throw me under the bus. Fuck you. I can see that she's expecting something from me. That's right, I'm the one who's supposed to set the mood. I have to get them motivated. What have I been doing just sitting around? That's right, Rika. It was something we never thought of before, so we were startled. But we're all thinking that things are getting interesting, right guys? Sadako, I think this is the real thing. You have some good ones saved up, don't you? I know you have been hiding amazing traps for a special occasion like these. This is a perfect chance to try them, don't you think? Oh, ho, ho, ho. You better be grateful that I'm here. I don't know who they are, but if I get serious, I'll use all my miraculous traps. Haha, that's right. Sadako's traps are certified by Michan, huh? They will chase away the real army. We're just talking about Sadako, but Rena will be merciless too, huh? Rena is usually easygoing, but I know her true power. When she gets serious, she may be the most powerful one among us all. She sure is something. I don't think even I can defeat her. Oh, stop that. Your explosive power and your bang are powerful too. I know your power can defeat a fate that even I can't defeat. If Keiji is a furious red flame, Rena is a silent blue flame. Hey, that's a good one. Red flaming man Mayabara Keiji. Blue flaming woman Ryugu Rena. This is our chance to show the world what we've got. We're a powerful team with a powerful leader. Right, Mion? Gather! We're powerful individually, but when we gather, we're invincible. That's our club, right, guys? You know, I thought I shouldn't say this, but I've been thinking. This is really getting interesting. I appreciate this, Rika. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. How dare they even think of stepping into Hinamizawa without saying hello to us? I'll make sure to teach them some manners. It has been only 5 minutes since Rika apologized and the atmosphere got depressing. But our spirits are extremely high now. We are up against an absurd conspiracy, but if we are together, I think we can defeat it. This is great. Hanyu is the one who started all of this. She's a great newcomer. She knew exactly whom among us to get motivated first. Even when the older members were a little intimidated, she wasn't, not even a little. I'm anxious about her future. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing me. Of course we all believe you. I told you that already. If we didn't, we wouldn't be your friends. That's why there's no need to thank us, Rika. That's right. Okay, I don't know who's fucking talking. Whatever. Hanyu is right. You're good. I love it. Oh. I rub Hanyu's head. Hanyu laughs as if I'm tickling her. Okay then, let's huddle. We have to get things organized. First, Rika and Satoko are absent from school because they're ill, but in fact they're hiding here. This is just in case, right? Nobody would even guess they were here. Thanks to an Akasaka. How nice of him. He remembers the promise from 5 years ago. How wonderful. How, I'm a bit envious. He isn't my type, but I'm a little jealous. Me. It's not like that, though. He works for the public safety at the police headquarters in Tokyo, and he belongs to a secret unit, right? He's so reliable. The secret unit makes it even more special. Akasaka is very strong. He's very reliable. But Akasaka's part is more of a defender in an emergency. So Tomitake has the more important job of finding out things about our enemy. He is our attacking force. Plus, he's the only one who can call in the watchdogs to suppress our enemy. In other words, Tomitake is the key to victory. It's rather strange to know what our fate is in the hands of that clumsy photographer. Everyone teases her by saying they're going to tell him she called him a clumsy photographer. That's fine. I would too. It's not that I don't expect him to succeed, but I think we should prepare other measures too, just in case. But Hanyu, what else is there other than counting on Tomitake? Hanyu is right. Tomitake is a key factor from the enemy's point of view too. If they find out he's investigating, they will even assassinate him. This is an enemy territory after all. I think we should come up with something other than just depending on Tomitake. That's right. It's hard to score with just one trap. I have to set many different traps to deal with many different possibilities. That's how trap tactics work. That's true. There's no need to limit ourselves to one angle of attack. We should look into ways to attack other than what Tomitake is doing. We don't know anything about Tokyo, though. If one of Tomitake's important job is to call in the watchdogs, I want him to teach us how to call them. Then even if Tomitake is taken out by the enemy, we can still meet the victory condition. You're right. That's what makes Tomitake the most valuable. At the same time, that's our Achilles heel. Let's talk to him and make him tell us how to get to the watchdogs. The only problem is that he's hiding somewhere in the city, and there's no way to get a hold of him. But I think that's a great idea. The next time we get a chance to talk to Tomitake, let's ask him. So this is the first plan. Is there anything else? Hanyu's in charge now, I guess. I think Rena realizes that too. She watches Hanyu, who tries to become one of us. This one is like insurance, just in case something happens to Tomitake. Let's think of a different angle of attack. Can you think of something that would help as investigation? That's a good one. We trap them somehow and find out something they can't deny. No, lure them out. Bait them into a trap. Because if they act suspicious, Tomitake would immediately recognize that as suspicious and call them in. That would be a perfect situation. If I'm the one they want, why don't I become a decoy? It's dangerous, but Takano and the others want me, so they'll fall for it. That's very dangerous. But that would prove Takano is after Rika. Let them see her and make them chase her, huh? That may lead to something interesting. And that's where Satogo's hill comes in. Oh. Once they go up there, they'll be in big trouble. That's right. That will be great. This is getting interesting. But that should be the last hand, though. Once we're barricaded in the hills, the situation will change quite a bit. I think this should be our last resort. She's right. The traps on the hill are great as defense measures, but they only defend. They don't attack the enemy. The barricade on the hill is our last resort, huh? The very final resort. For when the enemy attacks this location, and we have no other choice than to leave. By the way, we have an underground hidden tunnel that's connected to a well in the back. Wow, your house is great, Mion. Oh shit, this is really getting interesting. The enemy is a mystery organization. We have a secret organization, a secret base, and a secret underground pathway. Woo! This is the sort of thing to get a guy excited.
Oh, well, I'm not a guy, but I'm excited. Okay, now we have 2 ideas. We'll come up with more. Can anyone think of anything else? Oh.
Let's see, we want one more. This one is a rather defensive tactic, too. Isn't there something more aggressive that's perfect for our club? You know, something to deadlock their conspiracy with one powerful attack?
Can we pull off something like that?
Yeah, I'm sure we can think of something.
We aren't as powerless as you think, Rika. It's not like we don't have strong hands. You're the ultimate objective, and you're with us. That's an important advantage for us. I'm not suggesting to make you a decoy, though. It's true. It's a huge disadvantage for them to have the queen for them that we have the queen carrier. What's their purpose? It's to kill Rika and activate the emergency manual, so the village is destroyed. They want to use that for the benefit for their faction within their organization, right? Yes. To them, Rika is like the fuse that will detonate the explosive. Their intent is to explode it and create a commotion, and use that situation to gain something. That means that if we don't let it explode, we win. That's a tough situation for us. You're right. We have to continue to defend, but all they have to do is to kill Rika in any way possible. It's like a soccer game with a goal only on one side. To denounce this abnormal soccer game with only one goal and call in the watchdogs is the framework of the Tomitake operation, right? Isn't there a goal for us to defeat their conspiracy? There must be something. Sometimes it works to think from the opposite point of view. Oh, hey. There's one. Mion starts to grin in a weird way. Mion is great. Yes, she is. She's gaining a tailwind and she's getting hotter and hotter. Mion is smart. She is great at analyzing circumstances. Keep going on about how great she is, honestly. Just keep going. Just keep going. I'm not going to stop you. Just fucking for the next hour. That's why when Rika first told us everything, she immediately judged that there was no way for us to win and become depressed. Mion gets depressed easily, but on the other hand, once she gets a tailwind, she gains an enormous power. We created the tailwind, and now our sail is it's getting the wind it needs. Let me confirm this one more time, Rika. The emergency manual is to prevent all the villagers from going mad within 48 hours of your death, right? Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Rika's never died before, so how did they know something like that will happen within 48 hours? That's the point. She's right. That's strange. How can they say all the villagers will go mad within 48 hours? I'm not sure, but according to Takano, there's been a similar case in a different country, and that's where the 48 hours came from. I have no idea, though. Actually, Ire said he doesn't understand either. Ah. Could it be? I see. I know their weak point. Say Rika's dead. Oh, I know too. I see, that's right. It's a blind spot. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't get it either. Hey, Rena and Rika, don't you get it? Why don't you make the last person to figure it out do a punishment, huh? How about it you, Hanyu? Haven't you figured out yet? Yes, I have. That's why Rika is an important person for Takano. Oh, there's a hint for Rika and Rena. Here's a hint for me too. The enemy has intention to make a commotion in Hinamizawa for their faction. To use the emergency manual as their method. In other words, this emergency manual is in fact the enemy's Achilles heel. Huh? Me. I don't get it. Oh. Rika, if you apologize for everything you've done to me, I'll tell you. No way. Stop that ow. I need to concentrate. What? Haven't you figured it out yet, Rena? Listen. Our attack depends on Tomitake. That's our Achilles heel. On the other hand, the enemy's attack depends on the emergency manual only. That means if we destroy the foundation of the emergency manual, do you see? We just have to take away the meaning of the emergency manual, that's all.
Hey, I found out the idea. Rika's dead for more than 48 hours, or they claim she's dead for more than 48 hours, and no one in the village has gone insane. Oh yeah, she's been dead for the past week. Oops.
Oh, wow. What is the meaning of the emergency manual? It's to hide the commotion of the Hinamizawa syndrome by making it look like a disaster. So that's why they want to execute the entire village within 48 hours. That's the enemy's intention. So you're saying we just have to stop them from activating the emergency manual within 48 hours? Those 48 hours start counting from the moment of my death. So I just have to run during those 48 hours. Me.
Hey, you two are already saying the answer. Are you ready? I'll tell you the answer. Ready? Here I go. Rika has to die 48 hours prior. We say in unison. Boy, we're good. We never miss.
I know, I got it. I got it too.
Rina and Rika clapped their hands together. They finally figured it out. Thank God. Thought Rina was supposed to be the intelligent one over here. Come on, Rina. Keep up. Why did it take so long for us to come up with this?
Oh, we finally got it. We should have come up with this one on the first try. We've been talking rather defensively, so I thought you might never think of this idea. Wow, I see. I love you even more, Hanyu. To acknowledge your achievement, I'll give you our club special Grand Cross. Anyway, let's talk about the operation. Their goal is the emergency manual. There's a huge weak point hidden there. Its foundation is to execute the villagers before they go mad within 48 hours of the Queen Carrier's death. In other words, if nothing happens after 48 hours of Rika's death, then the foundation of this emergency manual collapses. That's it. Nobody wants to activate such a scary manual. But if it doesn't get activated, all the villagers will go mad and create a horrible situation. That's why they'll activate the emergency manual hesitantly, to keep the damage minimal. But what if they find Rika's dead body 48 hours after her death? The major premise that the village will go mad within 48 hours of the Queen Carrier's death, which is why the only reason why they have to activate the emergency manual collapses. Fortunately, Rika is hiding here, so it's possible to lie about her death. Exactly. The last time Rika was seen was yesterday at school. It will be 48 hours after that in the early morning of the day after tomorrow. It will be perfect to find her dead body around that time. I see. It's possible to fake Rika's death with the help of Oishi from the police department. That's right. We'll ask Oishi to make a fake announcement that says Rika's body was found and that it's been at least 48 hours since her death. Well, it may create a little fuss if we announces it publicly, so we can just let the Uri institution know. I would say 72, because I think it was I would just say 72 hours at the most. I would wait until Watanagashi the day of and then announce it that night, and they're like, fuck, just so they'll freak the shit out. Everyone was having a great time, no one was suspicious, and it'll just it'll ruin it. The manager's on our side, so it'll be possible to deceive them. That is... what a great idea. Once the emergency manual loses its credibility, such a horrible operation will never be approved. In other words, their weakest points are the emergency manual and Rika. Oishi hasn't agreed to help us, but I know he will. How? Oh. This would be such an amusing trap. I can just picture Takano running around in a panic. Takano believes Satoko and I are sick in a bed with a cold, but she hasn't actually seen us, she's just assuming. But the truth is that if we were somewhere else and suddenly my dead body shows up and furthermore I died over 48 hours ago. Haha. Oh boy, this will be so awesome. And then the masterminds have to accept the failure of the emergency manual and withdraw. That's when the hunters become the hunted. By this time, Tomitake will find out something about the enemy. Then he will call in the watchdogs and defeat the enemy. That's our goal. Alright, I can smell our victory. It's a perfect way to deceive them. Good. This is really good. We encourage ourselves by yelling 3 cheers. It's getting exciting, extremely exciting. But the authenticity... Oh,
Fuck. Authenticity of the claim that it's been 48 hours after Rika's death holds the key to this in this operation. We must enlist Oishi's help. I think he can get it. Right as we think of talking to Oishi about it, he comes by the Sonozaki residence. Oh, hello there! Oishi knows Rika is hiding here. He knows that there are some Mountain Hounds members at the police station. The enemy even wiretapped Rika's home phone. He thought using a telephone wasn't safe, so he came by. I saw Dr. Ire earlier. He told me to tell you that Akasaka is doing just fine. He has grown much in the past 5 years. He will hold down the fort. Oishi loosens his tie and drinks his barley tea. But he never thought of drinking a glass of barley tea at the home of his old enemy, the Sonozaki residence. Oh, so Oishi, what do you think of this 48-hour operation? Yeah, I think this is very interesting. This will shake the enemy quite a bit. They will panic and make some mistakes for sure. And that will give Takano a chance to get the drop on them. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's true that if there are more people, there will be more ideas. Oishi laughs in admiration, assures us the effect of the operation. Well, they'll have to want to verify it. They'll want to find the body. And they'll be freaking out. Because it's not like they can immediately call and say, Order number 34. It's been 48 hours. They need to exterminate everyone. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how Takano responds. She's going to try to remain calm, but I can definitely see her freaking out a little. Not necessarily breaking, but starting to panic a little. Oishi laughs in admiration. Okay, yeah. However, he hesitates a little too. This will be sink or swim operation. Yep, that's true. You only get one shot at it. Whether we win or lose, I have to take responsibility. I'll do my best pulling splinters, but if I don't do a good job, I'll be in trouble. I have to be prepared. Oishi has to take responsibility in this 48-hour operation. The police department is a tough organization. There's no guarantee the department won't investigate. Oishi is retiring this year. He's planning to pay off his loan with his retirement money. He's at a very delicate point in his life. It's a very serious matter for Rika, but it is a lot to ask of him. He has to throw everything away for this. Shit. I know this 48-hour operation is a good idea, but I just can't. Oishi, if it's too much, you don't have to accept the part. We don't want to win it using you as a sacrifice. Nobody knows what to say to him, but Hanyu breaks the silence. Hanyu is so lively during the club hours, but at a time like this, she can heal people's hearts. It's like a mysterious embrace. If her appearance matched her maturity, she would be a mother. Technically she is. Besides, we are the members of the most powerful club in the world. Even if the 48-hour operation doesn't work, we'll come up with a different idea right away. Right, Mio? Yeah, that's right. Oishi, you can say no, okay? We shouldn't have gotten excited over this without considering your situation. That's right. I'm sorry, Oishi. Rena mumbles to me while watching them talk. Hanyu is good. Who could say no when a young girl told them stuff like that? Huh? What? Do you mean that's what Hanyu is trying to do? Me. She is far more sly than I am. As Oishi moans and groans, Hanyu smiles. Grins? At him. At us. I take back my previous remarks. Oh boy, she sure is sly. Shit, Hanyu's awesome. She'll be a dark horse to watch out for starting the next club activity. Please let me sleep over this. I'm going to discuss this with one of my trustworthy buddies at the department. Kumagai, what do you think? Kumagai, shut up. Don't worry, I truly trust him. If I accept to do this, I can't make mistakes. So before I accept, please let me think over the chances of success. I'd say it's about a 50-50 shot. And maybe a little less, maybe 40, 60. Oishi never makes promises unless he is sure he can keep them. That's why he says the things he says, but considering his position, this must be a brave decision.
Don't worry, Oishi. Even if you lose your retirement money, Mion will take care of it. Right? Oh. Me? If he's going to help us, we have to do that for Oishi. Me? Huh?
Oh, goddamn, that's really asking a lot from Mion, but whatever. She's a good person, she'll probably end up doing it.
Well, Uncle Mion's family is rich, I guess.
There's another sly one. Our club will become very lively from now on. The meeting ends with that. We'll find out if we can go ahead with the 48-hour operation or not by tomorrow, depending on Oishi's answer. We haven't heard from Tomitake yet, but I'm sure he has started an investigation on Takano. Manager Ire and Akasaka have to wait patiently, surrounded by the enemy. God, they're in the fucking lion's den right there. They're in a very dangerous position, so I just have to pray for their safety. And then there is Takano. I'm still having a hard time believing she's involved in this scary conspiracy. If someone told me the whole thing was a lie, I might even accept it. That's why I want Tomitake to investigate. She's mysterious and cool, and at the same time she is playful sometimes. Also, I think she is one of us, the villagers. So it hurts me a little to doubt one of us. I can understand what Tomitake is going through. This doesn't have to be an investigation to confirm she is guilty. I wanted to prove that she is not guilty. That's because it is painful for one to doubt another. I want her to fucking die. Hello. Sorry for making you call me so often, First Lieutenant Tomitake. That's okay. Did you find anything? Found out anything? Personal background investigation usually takes a few months. Can't be rushed within a day or two. But Tomitake senses something huge has started to make its move after what Rika and the others have told him. Shit. And it's definitely coming closer. Don't die, Tomitake, please.